guys, welcome to HayWire with Laurel Hay. This is going to be a segment where we focus on highlighting Oneonta student athletes. Today I have my first ever guests, Deegan and Kevin Mackin, who are both seniors on the men's basketball team. Hey guys, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. So, I heard you guys had a really good Canada trip. You guys want to tell me a little bit about that experience?
Yeah, so this year was a little different for us. We were fortunate enough to be able to start our season earlier than basically every other team in the country. We got 10 practices in September, and then we went down to Canada. Usually the date where our season would start, we went and played 3 games in Canada. So it's something I never done before. I know he's never done before either. So it was definitely a good experience and good to have that extra time with the team.
Yeah, I'd say the extra practices definitely helped us be prepared going into the season. And it was also cool for me because I've never been to a different country before, so it was a cool experience to see some of the differences. And best part of that trip was the breakfast I got on the last day because coaches weren't feeding us good over there. I'm kidding. No, they were feeding us pretty well, but that breakfast was top notch.
Well, what did you have?
Pancakes. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Eggs, bacon, sausage, and hash browns.
Wow.
Yeah,
Do you have anything?
$8.
Nah, nothing
Quite
like
the breakfast.
Well, kind of going off of that, after a tough practice or a workout, what do you think your go-to meal would be?
My go-to meal, I like a good variety of foods, but everyone that knows me knows I love hot sauce and ranch. So my go-to meal is anything with a combination of hot sauce and ranch. It could be, chicken. It could be anything. Anything like that I like.
That's definitely true. Because every time I get something to eat, I automatically just get ranch because I know he's gonna want it later on. But for me, probably just chicken and pasta. That's about it. I don't really have too many other things I go to.
Well, what would you guys say your favorite thing about Coach Cam is?
I feel like the thing that I really love about Coach Cam is how much he cares about myself and the rest of the team, because he'd really do anything for us, and he really just pushes us to be better people because that's really what he wants. So.
Yeah, my favorite part would definitely be how much I know he wants to win. So it's always good when you know you have a coach who wants to win just as much as you do. So you know that whatever actions he takes or decisions he makes, he's doing it for the benefit of the team and just us overall.
So I'm sure that your childhood was not only spent on the court, but watching basketball as well. Who would you guys say are your favorite all-time players?
My favorite all-time player, I grew up a huge Knicks fan. So when I was really young, I used to love watching Nate Robinson. There was just something about him, the excitement he brought to the Garden every night. I still remember to this day watching him in the dunk contest, going crazy, but I cried the day he got traded, actually. That's a true story, but definitely Nate Robinson, my all-time favorite.
I'm a Knicks fan too, but I didn't really like any Knicks players, so probably for me LeBron James, just because of how he plays and always wanted to play like that. Or Derrick Rose, another great player. So probably those two.
Two pretty good classics. Do you have a favorite all-time sports movie?
Yeah, definitely. The Sandlot is by far my all-time favorite sports movie. That was literally my childhood, playing outside with my neighbors every single day, different sports, from literally the morning we woke up till it got dark at night. So definitely the Sandlot.
I'm gonna have to go Remember the Titans, just because the soundtrack, just the coaches, what they would do. I don't know. There were so many good lines from that movie. That's definitely my favorite sports movie.
I'll have to admit that mine is also Sandlot, and I've never seen Remember the Titans.
Wow. So. You gotta watch that.
Gotta see that.
It's on my list.
Obviously, Sandlot. That's a great movie. But.
Yeah. Do you guys have any hobbies that are your go-tos outside of basketball?
For me, probably. I play a lot of video games, but I'd say something I do like active. I play spike ball, and I'm always playing against Kev. I don't think I've lost yet, so that's definitely a big hobby of mine, and I'm just better than him at it.
Okay. I say when I'm not playing basketball, I love to golf. Me and my dad, it's definitely just a good hobby, get my mind away from basketball for a little bit. And then, I don't know, I do like spike ball. I don't think everything he said was true, but I love spike ball. But I don't know, definitely, basketball is definitely a huge part of our lives right now,
So tomorrow's obviously opening night, big night. Do either of you have any pre-game or game day rituals or superstitions?
So before every game, basically I just listen to a motivational video on YouTube. So I started listening to it about midway into last year, and we finished the season really well. So ever since then, I just do that before every game.
Is it the same video every time?
Yes,
or is it different?
same video. That's the last thing I listen to, and then I put my phone away and then go for the game.
I don't have any superstitions like that, but definitely game days. I always try and shoot, and then I always pray too. That's something like my mom taught me, my grandparents taught me. So every game definitely I have to pray.
I like that. Do either of you have a favorite memory on the court for your past 3 years here?
Against Plattsburgh when we beat them last year. We had never beaten them, and obviously Coach Cam came from Plattsburgh, so it was great to beat them before his guys that he recruited, left. So that was definitely a great one as well.
Nice. I know that you guys are both gearing up for your senior seasons, so do you think that this year feels different than the rest because you know it's your last? Not to be morbid, but...
Yeah, it definitely does because, we don't have a conference championship at this school yet. So, ever since we stepped on this campus freshman year, that's been the goal, is to win the first ever conference championship. So we definitely feel a lot of pressure to get that done this year.
Yeah, now that we're seniors, like when you're an underclassman or even a junior, like you kind of have in the back of your mind, well, I always have next year. And even though you shouldn't think like that, it's always in your mind. But now it's like we do not have a second chance. So everything we've been working for through AAU, high school, up to college now is just like it all weighs in on this one season. So there's definitely some pressure, but we're definitely ready for it.
Good. Lastly, my last question for you guys is, I know your team slogan is "Find a Way," and I'm curious as to what that means to you.
Yeah, well, find a way. You see it here, but I think Coach Cam originated that, or maybe actually no, I'm gonna take that back. I think he heard someone say it once, and then it stuck with him. Because he's been saying it ever since. So for me, find a way kind of just means just get it done. No matter what it is, we all have obligations, things we have to do. We're student athletes. Our schedule can be insanely busy, but there's just no excuses. Get it done. Just find a way. Do what you have to do, and that's something Coach Cam preaches to us all the time.
Yeah, I think it's really just the mentality on and off the court. Just if things aren't going the right way, you just got to push through and just find a way to get it done. So, yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining me. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
You've been watching HayWire.